sense? Like, have you ever walked into like a room where you are either being interviewed or like tested in some way, and you just forget how to kind of walk normally or talk normally, or you're just very like conscious of everything about yourself at once. So some of you, there could be a lot of, especially with the sun, a lot of exposure. You feel a bit like I'm being watched, I'm being studied, like I'm being, and so there's an energy here of just being patient with yourself and knowing that anyone in your position would feel the same way. I think that can be quite helpful sometimes, because we can feel a bit alien in certain circumstances and be like, oh, I'm the only one that's ever felt this way in my life, in the world, I'm the only one, and we can feel quite isolated and alien and different. And so there's something here of remembering however you're feeling right now, there's probably a million other people feeling the exact same way, or that have at least felt that way in their lifetime. So if you're feeling a bit like you're in a fishbowl and people are testing you and really picking you apart and looking for, like, you know, red flags, why not to hire you, or I don't know, like, just know that you're not alone in that, and try to feel, I know it's hard, but try to feel as comfortable in your own skin as possible, or try to let go of the need to be perfect. Know that there'll be probably a red flag they find, but all your green flags are going to outweigh them, and just you being you won't matter that you're not completely perfect, that they'll find a problem, but they'll go, there's nothing, we want you regardless. A feather just flew in my window. That's really beautiful, so I don't know if a feather might be a sign for you. Anyways, Seven Pentacles, I just got very carried away. I haven't actually read any of the cards. Seven Pentacles is patience, so patience is paying off. Again, I feel like it's huge energy here of like, look, that's quite like, it looks like nighttime. That makes sense. So some of you have been like up at night. I'm getting the energy like just patiently, like not able to sleep, very excited, or at least very awake, wanting to hear back from something, wanting a phone call, wanting an email, wanting an answer. I feel like you're finally gonna get something you've been patiently waiting for. Page of Wands. Something's gonna happen quick, and you're gonna have to make a spontaneous choice to go, yeah. And with the wild card here, it's big. It's big travel or big success and completing a phase of your life. Things aren't going to be the same, and I mean that in the best way possible.
What?
Like, the person you are right now is going to get to shift and grow and expand. Yeah, you're going to get to kind of expand your horizons. And with the Sun card, it's in a very happy, good, positive light. It's not like, oh my gosh, you're being forced to change circumstances. It's like, circumstances are going to force you to grow and change in a good way, in a way that I think a lot of you might have been like itching to expand and itching to grow, and had already maybe outgrown your current situation or something, and so now it's like you're more than ready to take a chance in a new place or a new path. Clarify the Seven Pentacles. You have the Ten of Wands. That's so funny. This is having a lot of pressure. This is that energy, like, I just get this feeling of the way that, especially the way that this character is standing, it's just like, a lot of you are taking it under your chin. That's not a saying. Taking it on the chin or something and going, oh, that's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of expectation. That's a lot of, like, and you've been wanting something. You've been wanting something to kind of show that you can handle a lot, that you can take it. With Seven Pentacles, like I'm saying, you've been waiting. You've been waiting for this. Clarify Page of Wands. Clarify Page of Wands. You have the Devil card. Oh, I think this is going to be an ego boost for a lot of you. Like, the thing that's going to make you want to take something, but also go, oh, am I doing this for the right reasons? Because it's such an ego boost. It's going to be like either a really good job title, or like something where you're almost like, oh, I want to tell people about this, but I can't without looking like I'm boasting, like I'm proud, or I can't say it without sounding like I'm rubbing it in their faces. Like, there's something with the devil where it's I'm just getting it's something about the character, or like your. This is how I move forward with Pretty Global. Start your comeback today after DoGlobal.edu.
Hey, you can still carry the Chrome get one. That's the Vanish holster in camo. And right now you can get one for free. Not joking, we're doing a limited.
Essence, why is that coming from? Who you show up as well. It's a huge ego boost.
Hurry up.
And I think a lot of your
Fucking ads.
have gone through lots of ego deaths where you're like, that's not important. That's not important to me at all. That's not important. It's just a job title. But, oh, it's a good one. It's a good one. I can't wait to tell the family. But also, I'm not really bothered in myself. It's okay. It's just a job. It's just.
Jeez, that was
And then you're
close.
like, oh, that sounds so cool. Like, some of you is really tempting, especially with that devil, a tempting opportunity. And you're trying to make sure you're taking it for the right reasons, is what I'm trying to say. And it's the right reasons is it excites you, it fuels you, it feels like you get to bring light to the world, you bring positivity, you're bringing a positive vibration rather than, I think a lot of people, especially with ego boost, would take it purely for the fact that, oh, this sounds good. And they wouldn't actually look at the opportunity to bring light to the world or bring healing or bring positivity. They're just doing it because it sounds good. Whereas I think the fact that a lot of you are like hyper conscious of making sure you're thinking and doing things for positive reasons rather than negative. And so I think the fact that you're worried about that shows that this is a genuine. That you
what the hell?
Also that you're doing it for the right reasons. So don't be
Oh my god.
I think a lot of pressure on yourself to always make sure every little decision you make is in the highest good, which is great, but it shouldn't be, you shouldn't be putting yourself under that much stress or something. Clarify the world card. Clarify the world.
Okay. Now you focus.
You got Three of Swords, the King of Cups, and Strength. Ooh. Okay, that's an interesting combination.
Buster.
Completely safe. That's like basically. Well, I'm getting wrapping it up in a neat
Oh my god.
and kind of putting it on track and getting to look at it.
I don't see anybody out there.
If that makes sense. So there's something I think
You bark at what you're barking at, not bark out the window.
Think about it or bring it memory lane. You can
I don't know, man.
and go, that's done. I appreciate it. It was
You
there.
whine afterwards, it's like,
But with the Three of Swords here, like,
I can't process
it may be
what's going
something
on
where
in
you
the
have,
background anymore.
it could have been 2 or 3 years ago when you went through
Oh
something
shit,
quite
you almost
painful.
fucked up my order, Buster.
You've still been going through it since because you've been reliving it or experiencing or thinking about it and feeling into it or grieving it, whatever this Three of Swords was. And the King of Cups felt like you were trying to stay very balanced, and so you were trying to be present in your life, but also you were kind of just processing what you'd been through. And now with this world card and this strength, you're doing something which is very difficult, which is being able to go, yes, that was a version of me, and yes, I went through that. But I'm not going to carry it with me into this next phase anymore. I'm not going to take it with me, I'm putting it on the shelf. Clarify Sun card. What a strong thing that is to do, especially if it was part of, or became part of your identity. If you went through something maybe quite traumatic, people can then tie that to you, and then whether we like it or not, it becomes part of us, and something we identify ourselves as. It's like, whatever it is, it's just subconsciously who you start to see yourself as. And so now you're going, no, the world card, end of that version of me. That happened, it's over. I've healed as much as I can whilst carrying it, and I'm not going to carry it with me anymore. I'm going to put it up on the shelf, be able to look at it, but separate my current version of myself from it. And a lot of you're deciding you're not a victim to something anymore. Whilst realising, yes, you were a victim at the time, and it wasn't your fault, but then also going, but not anymore, not this version of me. Not this, and then closing out my cycle. Clarify the Sun card. especially those of you that are about to kind of embark on like a very exciting career thing, it's like you're very much wanting to not take any baggage with you from the past, which is really nice. And that's probably why not only are you going to be very happy in this new path, this new career, or this new opportunity coming, like this exciting thing you've been waiting for coming in, it's going to bring you a lot of joy, but it's also this feeling of being a lot lighter and getting to be in like a brand new version in the sense of like
Feet shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent, shoulders relaxed. Both hands move.
I think a lot of you have been waiting for a chance to reintroduce yourself to the world or even new people without them knowing about what you've gone through or something to begin with, or you know what I mean? Of like not, yeah, there's something about your identity or the way you identify yourself and realizing just because that's who you were or how people saw you or were introduced to you as that version, that doesn't have to be the way you now introduce yourself to the world and the way that they meet you and the energy you bring. I think I just like this kind of renewed, some of you that are just getting cleansing, like there's a new like version of you that's a lot, you're not feeling, I don't know, this is probably a really bad way to put it, but it's like you're not feeling dirtied by your past. And I don't know why I'd say that, but it's just what's coming through of like you feel cleansed from it, you feel like you've separated yourself and gone, I have no control over changing that. But I've separated myself from realizing like I'm set free of it, like you're set free from it. And by set free, that was that cleansing, that cleaning. Clarifying Sun card, you have the Five of Wands, the Ten of Swords, Ten of Cups, there you go. Ooh. The ending, Ten of Swords, of conflict, of drama. So much drama, so much conflict, you've been through a lot, that was already coming through, but like that's the end of it, the completion of it, the wild card, but like little things as well, because when you're in this energy of going through a lot, it's always like all these little things, all these little energies or situations and circumstances like to kind of tag along or something. Or you may have been through some big stuff. Sometimes it can be all stuff that attaches itself to you, the people or the aftermath of certain situations that you are now like gone, done, over, because you've entered already, I think, this new phase with the sun of better times and Ten of Cups, happily ever after. I also want to say, like, it almost feels like you're allowed to be in your own little world.
Yeah.
Is what I want to get coming through, because I think a lot of you might have also in the past been taking on the world's grief or the world's drama and feeling as if you needed to, especially with your cups, empathize and be at one with everything everyone's going through all the time, and it's just not natural. It can feel like it, because obviously for as long as we've been about, there's always been the news and there's always been us having connections to everything going on all at once, but that's not natural necessarily. It's like, you know, when you think about how animals and how other living creatures are, they're not thinking about all their other animal friends all over the globe that are experiencing other things. They're just focusing on what they can control and what they have around them. And so there's something here, if you're allowed to be in your own little bubble, in your own little world, and focus on things that are going well for you, and enjoy it, regardless of what's happening. It's not unempathetic. It's, I think some of you might struggle to separate that. The idea of being like, oh, I'm not being very empathetic to the people going through this right now, and there's something now going with the Ten of Cups and the Sun. It would almost be a shame to not enjoy the good stuff, to not enjoy this good stuff coming in for you. It would be a shame to not get to, like, I'm seeing someone juicing a lemon. So it might be something about, like, making lemonade out of lemons or something. It would be a shame not to kind of juice it for all it's worth or something. Yeah. I don't know how else to put it. People are going through stuff. They're always going to be going through stuff. You've gone through stuff yourself. where like you're allowed to enjoy something and you're allowed to be in your own little world, protect it, enjoy it. And when I say protect it, I don't mean like protect it, I mean like protect it in a sense of not feeling guilty and not letting the world tell you you're not allowed to be happy. You're allowed to be happy. You're allowed. You know that more than anyone. You've gone through it. You should enjoy the good stuff now. 10 of Cups, happily ever after. Focus on and try to zone out of news and things, like I'm saying. It's not natural, and also a lot of the news is fabricated. We know this. Wanting your clicks, wanting your money, wanting to keep their business going. It's not actually genuine news most of the time anymore. It's crap. So why let it bring your energy down or make you feel bad or make you feel like you can't enjoy your world because of what's going on when we won't even know if it's even going on? Half of it's artificial. I'm your wraps up here. Thank you so much for watching. Kind of ended this on a downer, I feel, but what I was trying to kind of say was, especially listening to that plane, there's something about an opportunity coming your way that's very good. Travel, exciting, you've been wanting it, you've been waiting for it. Don't feel like you can't take it. Don't look at anything else in the world going on. Focus on what you can and do have control over, and try to make the most of it. I'll see you when I see you.
My hubby wanted stronger erect